Sick, dude. This is our last one-on-one.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Crazy,
Yeah.
dude. I remember when you first joined, bro.
Yeah.
Insane.
Now I'm
You
almost
made,
even.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So wait, remind me, how much did you lose before you came
Okay.
in? What was the initial amount?
So the initial loss was $15,000. So yeah, that's a lot, which is why it's taken so long to come back. But to be
Yeah,
even close to break even is something I couldn't have even dreamed of before meeting you.
yeah, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at P&L over the past, like, I mean, 3 months roughly?
Over the past, so since I've started, I think I've only got like four to go, like 4,000. Means I made like 11,000, but I haven't stopped out a couple times, but still seeing really good profits. Just have a little
Yeah,
bit longer
bro,
to go.
regardless of
September
getting
shaky.
stopped out, 11 G's, bro, in 3 months. And where do you think
Yeah.
the majority of that money was made? Was
Yeah.
it like,
So most of it was made towards like the middle bit. I got stopped out a lot at the beginning before I had like a full grasp of everything and I like still hadn't been following the rules perfectly.
Mhm.
So there's when I got stopped out a lot and was putting stop losses that were too tight and just ran into a lot of issues. So even still, I would say that first month, I hadn't really profited, but that second month is where I really started making the money. So I would really say overall, it's been about 2 months where I've made that 11,000, or yeah, 2 months where I've made 11,000 or so.
Yeah. Yeah, the second and third month. And I feel like that's kind of what I explained in the beginning. Like the first month is really just breaking down everything that you've done and kind of
Mhm.
just removing any bad habits that you had prior before joining and like swing trading and stuff like that. And then, I mean, really, once you kind of get a grasp and a feel for how things work, bro, all you really need to do is just follow the rules, be patient, and I mean, like the money just prints. Like you saw it
Yeah.
firsthand, bro. And
Yeah.
it was really cool to see your success going from like because when you first like when we first hopped on the call, you were like, yeah, bro, like I lost a lot of money. Like I need to fix this. I need to make it right. And I was like, okay, like you lost, a good amount of money. I wasn't sure how much. I was like, okay, this kid
Hmm.
probably lost like $1,000, $2,000. And I was like, oh, this kid lost like a car, basically. I was like, okay. It's
Basically.
like, okay. But you also had money to invest. So I was like, okay, like if he has, a good amount
Hmm.
of money, like he can also make a good amount of money. Like making 15 grand with what you had,
Hmm.
realistically, like that's definitely doable. Like I can definitely help this kid.
Yeah.
So I was really excited to get started with you and just you already having an understanding of like the very basics, like terms and,
Hmm.
vocabulary and stuff like that. It made it really easy to teach you. And overall, I mean, like we just started ripping from day one. You asked a lot of questions, which I liked. You asked the right questions too. Not that there's any wrong questions, but you were asking ones that were relevant. It wasn't like, like why do we need to do this? Why do we need to do that? You trusted what the strategy already was. And it was like, okay, how do I fix this? How do I do better? Here's what I did. Tell me what I need to do else. And I think that's what definitely sped up the process and, helped you make a lot of money in that second month as well.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now that you have everything down, bro, and you're like profitable over the past like 3 months, I mean, you can try and start new things, bro. Like if the system is working for you and you're making consistent money, and you want to see, optimize little things that work better for you, like I would totally say go for it. Like if you want to
Hmm.
try a different scanning process, look for a different group of stocks, different entry strategy, different exit strategy. Like you could totally tweak things and work things out. Like what I taught you and what we went over was like the baseline. Like that is going to be your foundation for making money. Like that's how you become profitable. And then from there, bro, I mean, like using your own brain and your own creativity, like you can try and, move things around and see what works best for you or see how to improve things. And, even when I was taught, like I saw my mentor this week and we went over things like my mentor trades super different from me, but he taught me the very basics of what I know and how to go about it. And then from there, it was taking that, understanding that, being able to build a foundation, and then using my own, research, creativity, and my own habits to form basically what I have today. And, I want you to do the same thing, bro, to take this as kind of like a landing foundation. It's a really good landing foundation, I think. You made a lot of money and you have some very solid grounds for your swing trading journey, bro. But I would say, yeah, just keep on going, keep making money, and yeah, that's basically it. It's awesome, bro. This is my favorite part of the process, just seeing people graduate pretty much. And what other questions do you have? I know you didn't take any trades this week, right? So there's nothing to go over.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm really starting to grasp everything. Still trying to get the hang of like how shift or how sectors like shift in and out and
Mhm.
like what's leading, what's not.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I feel like I'm starting to do a whole lot better than when I first started.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Do you feel like your confidence is where you want it to be as far as trading by yourself? Like if you were to go, let's say you have, what's your counter right now? Like almost 30 grand?
It's I want to say 36-ish. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. And
Dang.
then in November I'll have a CD expire, which is why like I was a little short on funds is because I had to wait on that CD and that's gonna put another 20 grand in the account. So
Dang,
I did
bro.
have money, but it's tied up in a
Yeah,
CD I can't pull it out of. So
totally
yeah.
get it. I mean, yeah, bro, because what did you pay for the program? Was it 2.5K?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you got almost what was it? Like pretty much a five, nah, like a 4x on your investment, pretty much.
Yeah.
4x. I say
Yeah.
that's pretty good. I say
Yeah.
that's
And it's
pretty
still
good,
going
bro.
up. It's still going up. It's gonna
Yeah,
keep paying for itself. But I mean
yeah,
technically it already has, so
yeah.
just keep seeing profits.
100%, bro. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, bro. Once you have like 50, 60K in there, bro, you're gonna get to six figures so easy. That's gonna be sick, bro.
Can't
I can't wait to see
wait.
that.
I
Can't wait to
can't
see that,
wait.
bro.
Trying to get my dream car and house and all that stuff.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Do
it's
you
gonna be
think you're
so
gonna get a car
nice.
soon?
So I have my car right now. I'm driving a Corolla, so it should last for a bit. It's a 2019, so it's not a bad car. My goal is to leave as much money in that account as possible before I even think about spending a car or spending money on stuff.
Sure,
So,
sure. Yeah,
um,
that's how I was.
outside of like a down payment for a house, I just want to keep the money in there because, like, as you know, it grows faster with more money in it. So,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
hold off on that, even though it's tempting.
That's exactly how I was. And actually, I made the mistake. So like I didn't have a lot of money in my trading account like 2 years ago, but I still had
Mhm.
enough where I can withdraw like, 10 grand, 15 grand. Ended up doing that and I bought my 3 series and then I like had like 5K in my account. I was like, oh shoot, like this is actually hard to make money
Mhm.
with. So I made the first mistake and then ever since then it's like you guys know me, I'm a pretty frugal spender. Like I like nice things, but like I don't spend a lot of my money. It's definitely a good
Yeah.
feeling, and I cannot wait for you to get your car, like solely based off of clicking buttons. Like it's a crazy feeling, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, never thought I could make this much money just doing this. Like, especially after, 15,000 down at the beginning. I understand like how having less money in your account just makes it so much more difficult.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
especially when
and
it's smaller like that too.
especially like, I mean, in the interview we'll talk about this more, but like, just me and you, bro. Like, isn't it crazy? Like, some people they really think that having more money is what makes them smarter. Like, people don't realize
Mhm.
like having no knowledge of what you need to do or having like no system, no education, thinking they can just like, yeah, if I had 50 grand, I can just trade that and be profitable. Like it and it's not in a way where like I'm trying to like promote anything, but it's like no, like I learned this myself and a lot of my students. It's like, bro, like no matter how much money you have, like you lost 15 grand, you had a lot of money in your trading account, but if you don't have the skills in order to steward that money or use it properly, like it's meaningless. Like I can give you $100,000 and you're gonna blow it all if you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And then you still got the people who are like, "Oh, so if I give you money, then you'll do it for me, right?" And I'm like,
Yeah. No, bro. No.
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, it's funny. It's funny. It's crazy how things change so fast. Like I never saw this coming.
Yeah, I know. 3 months, bro. 90 days. That's
Yeah.
why I
Yeah.
made it because most of the time, like when people actually like put their head down and work for the 90 days and like actually get to things and do the homework when I tell them, like 3 months, I mean, it's short, but it's also a lot of time if you think about it, bro.
Mhm.
Like it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time spent, as long as you're joining the group calls, you're being active, you're asking questions, Bro, if people follow the rules from day one, there's no reason they shouldn't be profitable in 3 months. Like, case in point, you
Yeah.
and Jackson remind me a lot of each other because, like, okay, you made a little bit of mistakes in the beginning as far as like entries and stuff like that, but you learned from your mistakes very quickly. Like, after once or twice of me telling, like, okay, let's fix this, you fix them, and Jackson, exact
Mhm.
same thing. Like, Jackson's probably only not managed his risk like once or twice in like his trading career. Every other time, it's just because they don't care. Like, you guys don't care necessarily about making as much money as possible. You guys want to trade correctly. And when you trade correctly, you will make money. And that's just the mindset shift that either some people just can never make
Mhm.
or you need to make at the beginning of your trading journey.
Yeah, and it's so nice not having to stress about like, oh, I gotta look and see if I'm down this much, or I gotta look and I gotta look. Like at the beginning, I was
Yeah,
just
bro.
constantly like stressed and like thinking,
Yeah.
there's no way this is gonna go up, or like I don't know what's going on anymore. And now I'm just like, oh, I can put my phone down all day after pressing a couple buttons and
Yeah,
then just
exactly.
do my
Exactly.
homework, do whatever I need to do, and then look at the end of the day and I'm like, oh, 2 grand.
Yeah. That's exactly what me and Ryan were talking about, bro. It's like, dude, swing trading, like, because it gets to a point where when you're so used to getting stopped out and your risk is managed, there's just like that peace of mind where it's like you literally don't care. Like you either know if the trade wins, you're gonna be making a ton of money. If the trade
Mhm.
loses, you only lose 1%. It's really not that big of a deal. Like it really isn't that serious. And some people just squeeze their balls so hard and like to stare at their charts, and then they make rash decisions, and it's just like, bro.
Mm. Yeah, I used to just be so stressed every time I saw red when I would log in, and now I'm just like, oh, there's like a percent or two down. Whoops.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even bat an eye, like, okay, cool. Like, but I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, it's 1 or 2
yeah, it's
percent,
just a
but I'm up
number. It's
like
just a number
10%.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
but
temporary, bro. Because like, bro, it would be unnatural for your P&L to just go like this. It's not gonna happen. Like when I see
yeah,
losses, like now I can almost time. Like if I see a few losses in a row, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm probably gonna hit a winner like pretty soon here because I can see consistent losses as long as I'm managing risk. Okay, there's gonna be a winner because that's just how the algorithm works. That's how the strategy works. That's like how this as a whole works. So even if you see losses, like take it as a good sign. Like, okay, I'm taking the losses. I know there's gonna be a winner coming. Let me make sure I manage risk so that when I do hit a winner, it'll be good.
oh yeah, most definitely.
Definitely, bro. Sick. I'll just turn this in the interview. YouTube can watch this. I don't care.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you really want to book another appointment, I'm down. Okay, that's fine
This is
too.
good, bro. I like this interaction. It's raw. YouTube can see this as well. I would say, bro, like, what's one thing you would tell someone who, like, wants to get into trading and it's just like, I don't know, they're scared to invest, like the typical, bro. Like they don't want to, because everybody's scared of buying courses, investing in their knowledge, whatever. And it's like, like I get it, bro. Like buying courses, it's retarded. Like I don't think it's,
Yeah.
it's just I think it's like buy from someone who you trust. What would you tell to someone who wants to, learn from someone but they're scared?
Okay, so this is gonna sound a little cliched, but you do have to spend money to make money. Like that's a
Yeah.
start. Outside of that, I will say when I first started trading, like under you, I was still skeptical. Like I didn't really know you yet. So like just as a naturally like
Yeah.
realistic person who just didn't want to spend the money on a course thinking I might get scammed out of the money or whatever, not even 2 weeks in, I already knew it was going to be a great deal for me. Like
Yeah.
my money had almost come back already. Like the course paid it for itself, and just from there, everything went up. Like I'm in disbelief today as to how far I've come and how fast I've come. Or yeah, but like
Yeah.
it's just
No,
been
seriously.
insane.
Yeah.
But
It's crazy,
yeah.
bro. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Because even for me, it's like, bro, I've bought courses, I invested in courses. And I think people get this confused. Like when you're paying for a mentorship, like people like to say course for anything that you're buying online. But like you got to
Mm,
realize like a mentorship, like private one-on-one and being able to talk to someone and have a relationship with your mentor and actually see them grow. I feel like that's so much different than just buying some PDFs. Like obviously there's PDFs in what you get and they structure
mhm.
things, but like do you think there was more value in the PDFs that you got or the one-on-one time and me explaining things to you?
Most definitely more value in having you explain stuff to me. I think having that one-on-one interaction really helps, especially when you have like in the moment questions where someone else can answer it instantly before you forget about them. And just the other thing that was going into it all was when you see like all the online courses or whatever, there is also the thought of, well, what works? Because like there's day trading courses, swing trading, like there's
Yeah.
so many different things. And I think swing trading is one of those things where it's just a lot less stressful. It's really down to earth. Like as a college student right now, I could say that the material in your course was not hard to understand. Like
Yeah.
as long
Yeah.
as you put in the time, it's just so easy to comprehend and like just way easier than everything I've done throughout college.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And it's like when people look at day trading, like there's so many different people teaching it and so many strategies,
Mhm.
so many indicators, so much like technical analysis. Like even for me, bro, like I'll see some like technical analysis on a day trader. I'm like, what the heck am I looking at? Like even I'm confused. And I'm a seasoned trader. Like I've been looking at technical analysis for years now. Like I understand most strategies, even if I don't trade them. And I think like swing trading, like no matter what route you go, like swing trading has its set boundaries on what you're learning. And it's just so simple, bro. Like it's support and resistance. It's a breakout volume confirmation. Like it really is just the most simple things. And once you just get a grasp of like each aspect of it, it just goes in like this melting pot. And then you just follow like a system. That's the thing. Swing trading is very systemized. There's very little intuition that goes into it besides like, okay, selling, use a little bit. But other than that, it's like there is a process that's laid out for you. Just follow the steps and you'll make money. Like it really is that simple. I'm not saying it's easy, to a person who's never ever traded before and they need to learn vocabulary. Okay, you got to put a little bit more effort in the beginning, understanding the technical analysis. But other than that, once you get the very basic fundamentals, bro, like it is very easy. I would say it's easier than any like typical college course or anything.
Yeah, exactly. And with the one-on-one mentor, there's no reason you should finish this course with any questions, just because like as long as you're asking them when you have them, or like heck, even through the Discord channels that you provide us with. And like if you're going through all that stuff, there's no reason to be confused afterwards. Like
Yeah.
it's so much more simple than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. And even as a mentor, that's even something that like sometimes I don't even like because like on the calls or even the live calls, like like I ask everybody multiple times, like any questions you guys have, any questions, and nobody really has any. Like I feel like I cover everything thoroughly in a way where it's like, okay, like I get it for the most part. It's just a matter of putting it into practice. And then when you put it to practice, if you have questions, then people come to me. But yeah, I feel like most of the time people don't really have questions in the program because everything is very streamlined, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But
Definitely.
yeah, great
Sick, bro.
course. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Like without you and everyone else in that course, I don't know where I would be right now, but I don't even want
Yeah.
to think about that because I know it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
But like can't even express how much gratitude I have for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, bro. I
It's
appreciate
no
that.
problem.
Yeah. Definitely one of my best testimonials. Again, like, not everybody is going to end up in your exact situation, but like realistically, me, you, Jackson, like you realize how we're not special kids. Like you just made $10,000 in pretty much 2 months of your time. And, to the average person, that's a lot of money. But to us, it's like we see the potential is there now. We understand that like this high profitability skill set can take you there. And now it's just a time thing, bro. Like you'll come back in like 6 months from now and you'll probably have a supercar and you'll have, hundreds of thousands in your account. Like I tell everybody, bro, like one day your account size right now is going to be your stop loss. And I mean, it's true.
Exactly.
True.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's crazy. Just can't even think about that. Like it's coming so fast. Like 2 years down the road from now, I won't even recognize myself as how I feel.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Sick. Well, I mean, we'll end it off here. This is like an interview slash one-on-one. At least people kind of see what it's like to have these calls. But is there anything else you kind of want to share, maybe about the program, your experience, anything you just want to mention before we kind of end it off here?
Um, no, I mean, I guess as a testament to with how far I've come, like even this one-on-one, I barely had any questions just because you've covered everything so thoroughly. So for anyone who's watching, I mean, I guess that's definitely something I would take note of is in 6 months, you could be knowledgeable to the point where you won't even have questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
100%. Sick. Well, Anthony, I'm super proud of you, bro. Everybody's seen your results on Instagram. They've seen how far you've come and you killed it over the past 3 months. I'm super proud. It's awesome to see more students just grow and make money. And as you continue to do that. But yeah, bro, really appreciate your time. I know we'll keep in touch. You obviously have access to the server. I'm going to see you on the live calls and everything like that. But YouTube, if you're watching, take Anthony as a testimonial that this could be you as well. And yeah. All right, Anthony, you have a good rest of your day, bro. And we'll talk soon. Okay.
perfect. I'll see ya.
Yeah. Peace, bro.
Peace.
All right, YouTube. Well, that's basically it. That was Anthony, my student. I've been coaching him for roughly 3 months now. And as you guys saw, that first month, primarily just learning, breaking down any sort of bad habits he had and pretty much just getting everything up to speed. And then the second month, pretty much just putting it into practice, actually, making money, moving from paper trading up into the live trading. And then second and third month, pretty much just a scaling matter, getting him to over $10,000. And honestly, a matter of like a few of his last weeks. So really amazing to see. Again, this can 100% be you. Anthony is just a college kid. I know a lot of you guys watching me are college kids. You want to do this, and making this money is nothing shy from reality. So yeah, again, if you guys would like to join this mentorship, go shoot me a DM on Instagram, or you guys have the link in my bio if you guys are interested in this. We can talk about it, see if I can help you, see if this is something you want to do. But YouTube, hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Peace.